The top two teams in the AL West have split the first two games of their three-game series in Anaheim. Tonight, the rubber game with two of baseball's top young arms on display. Felix Hernandez faces Jared Weaver. We'll set it up next on Angels Live. A beautiful evening in Anaheim. The Ducks playing in the Stanley Cup Finals right across the street. The Angels hosting the Seattle Mariners here at the Big A. It is the last of three games against the M's, the rubber game, if you will. It's also an opportunity for the Halos to extend their AL West lead against the team that is closest behind them. Mariners come into the game 4.5 games back. Hi there, everybody, and welcome inside. I'm Lindsay Soto alongside Mark Gubiza. Billy McDonald is at the hockey game right now. He will be here for the post-game show. Big day in Anaheim. All this stuff going on. There's traffic, lots of sports fans. It's great. Oh, it's a great thing. But last night, especially the pitching staff at Santana led the way. Hey, when you look at Seattle, Lindsay, the last 4 games prior to that, they were scoring 10 runs a game. Held them to 4 singles there, Santana, and of course the bullpen. You know, the way they create runs and score runs, yeah, Shea Hillenbrand hit that home run, but the way they were able to create some runs, the defense was there. Nice play by Reggie Wiltz in the outfield. The typical game we're used to seeing with the Angels and Mike Scioscia playing. Great defense, great pitching, and timely hitting means a victory, and they'll extend that lead a little bit more so in the first place. They set themselves up to win the series if they win the game tonight. I mentioned that Bill McDonald is not here, but the rest of the gang is. Michael Eaves is down covering the Mariners dugout, and he will have some news on them in just a bit. But we're going to start with Jose Mota on the Angels side with some news about one of the pitchers, and it's not particularly good news.
Well, you know what? It could be worse, Lindsay, but the fact is this, Bartolo Colon, because he has been affected by the triceps tightness in the last 3 or 4 starts. We've seen where he has missed. He is getting hit pretty hard the last couple of starts. So the Angels decided, let's skip him for 1 start, make sure he's fine. Now the concern here is this. They want to make sure he's not overcompensating with the triceps tightness and altering his mechanics. Mike Scioscia, former catcher, great observer. Mike Butcher knows well about Bartolo Colon, especially he saw him throughout the rehab and spring training, knows about his mechanics to make sure he doesn't switch anything and perhaps jeopardize his shoulder. But Bartolo, happy about the decision. It's the Angels' decision. He knows it's good in the long run because the Angels know they need a healthy Bartolo Colon for the long run. Let's go now to Michael Eaves with the Mariners.
All right, Jose, thanks a lot. Well, here over on the Seattle side, there are 2 events they're looking forward to tonight besides hopefully winning the game and winning the series. One, getting on that charter flight back to Seattle after a long 4-city road trip. The second thing they're looking forward to is Ichiro Suzuki extending his 22-game hitting streak. Last night, he reached 22 games in a row with his first at-bat with a smoking liner up the middle that nearly undressed Irvin Santana. Now, the hit streak he's on currently is 1 shy of his career best, which he set in 2001 during his rookie season with the Mariners, and it's also 2 away from tying Joey Cora's franchise record of 24 games in a row set back in 1997. As we send it up to the guys in the booth, Steve Fiziak and Rex Hudler. Guys, it's a funny thing about hit streaks. Whenever a guy is hitting a lot of games consecutively, it seems like his average goes up as well. Ichiro's hitting .412 during the 22-game hit streak.
Well, Michael, he is so dangerous because he is so fast, and if the infielders just move their feet like 5 and 6 steps, it's an infield hit, so he is so tough. But the big performance tonight is going to be the outstanding pitching matchup. Felix Hernandez, King Felix against Jared Weaver. Weaver last start in New York threw 103 pitches in 5 innings. That was a very patient ball club in New York. This is a free swinging outfit in Seattle.
Might make it a little easier on his pitch count, but really, this is a breakout game for Jared Weaver. He's in good condition now. He's been executing his pitches. He's starting to get his game back in order like he was last season when he came up and tied Whitey Ford for all those straight victories he got as a rookie. We'll see him. His changeup was very effective in New York. He used that pitch a lot. There it is there. That's something that he's going to use against the dominant left-handed hitter here in this lineup here. But he's got some right-handers he's going to have to deal with. But right-handers typically don't hit Weaver very well because he's so deceptive. He turns that back, Next thing you know, when he comes sidearm, he's able to get the right-handers out with his slider. Also, good command with his fastball.
And how about King Felix Hernandez? This is a guy who completely shut down the Angels last year and was dominant early, but then came off the DL, and his first start was against the Halos.
Well, they're hoping for more of Felix tonight. Last 2 outings, he's only gone 5 innings. They'd like to see him go a little bit deeper in the game now. Electric fastball, his curveball is a hammer. I mean, a hard hammer, a Doc Gooden, Nolan Ryan type curve, and also electricity on that fastball, sweet. Changeup, he'll throw it any time as well. So he's got 3 good pitches. They're hoping that Felix's back won't cause him some problems, as his last start he had to come out a little bit early because it was stiffening up some, but we'll wait and see. Should be an excellent matchup. Who's going to get the big hit tonight?
Yeah, he can reach 98, 99 miles an hour with that fastball. Let's go back to the rock pile, and Lindsay and Mark.
Thanks a lot, guys. It certainly will be interesting to watch King Felix. He's such a stud young pitcher, but he hasn't gone past the 6th inning since he came off the DL, so endurance might be an issue tonight. And I'll tell you who I'm the most interested to watch during this game is Jeff Weaver. Who does he root for?
Oh, he's got to, well, I don't know. It's tough when he's on the DL right now, so maybe he can root for whoever he wants to be. You know he's going to be rooting for his brother. I mean, you know, it's family, and he wants him to do well, but probably just well enough to get a no decision, I'm sure.
All right, now it is time for the highlights from last night. Jeff Weaver did not have a problem deciding who to cheer for in this one. It was the Mariners, and it didn't work.
Yeah, Jose Guillen sets the tone early on after Ichiro got that base hit. It looked like it was going to be troubles for the Halos, but Rob Quinlan coming in there against lefty once again, stroking in there near the outfield, drives in, Cabrera for the run. There all of a sudden we got a great ball game working once again, and Shea Hillenbrand says, get that fastball out of here. He drove it. Good swing, a good level swing for Shea Hillenbrand. Drives it out to left field for a 2-run shot. Angels get the lead at this point, and they're able to cruise on in there the rest of the game. Santana was great. The bullpen even better. Great job, great format, a big win for the Halos.
Certainly a big win for the Angels, and now it is Gooby's favorite part of the show. What is it time for, Gooby?
Just stay in the game here. This is the key
Just for
point
men hair color.
No question about it. Urban Santana looked like he was on the ropes a little bit. Mike Butcher came out and said, hey, go out and challenge him. And he got a 4-6-3 double play. Then after that, he was in cruise control with some good fastballs on the outside part of the play. And Urban Santana once again dominant at home, 4-1 on the season at home, staying in the game. It's just what I needed to do, stay in the game to Just for Men hair color. I'm always staying in the game with my hair color.
Way to sell it, Gooby.
There you go.
That was a really important play for Santana because that could have gotten ugly.
Huge. It could have been a situation. He coming off a bad game in Detroit, responded what you want to have a young pitcher with great stuff, got the double play.
Santana, the story of the game last night, but another pitcher actually made a contribution. Chris Bootcheck pitched 2 scoreless innings last night. We will hear from him next.
For the first time ever, it's the IFL's greatest hits. Witness devastating knockouts, crushing kicks, and punishing slams. The International Fight League, Friday on FSN.
The backbone of any truck is its frame. That's why the Nissan Titan's frame is fully boxed. Unlike competitors' C-frames that are prone to flexing, our box frame is the strongest truck frame we've ever built. Just one more reason, it's the Titan of trucks. The new 2008 full-size Nissan Titan.
On 10-game road trips, sportscasters like me and the skipper depend on Motel 6 for a great rate and plenty of post-game shutout.
So we don't miss 1 second of the action.
Try the decaf, Skipper. We'll leave the light on for you.
I need that back, Bob.
Single again. Will I still look eligible with gray hair? Is that all people will see? How do you make a clean break?
Just for Men stops gray from hiding who you are. Easy, with 5-minute Target Gray technology.
Dating again is easier than I thought. And you wonder, why did I ever put up with gray hair?
Let the real you come through. Stay in the game with Just for Men.
This has been an amazing month, and it just keeps getting better. Thanks to all my new friends at GMC, we're collecting more cards for the troops than we ever could have on our own. And now they want to say thanks to you.
Now through May 31st, during the GMC Memorial Day sales event, get 0% APR financing plus $1,000 bonus cash on the all-new Sierra. It's our way of saying thanks. Hurry, see your Southern California GMC truck dealers by May 31st.
Nah, not you. Yo, dude, how you been? Come on in. Girls, look who's here.
Shrimp is in this summer. Introducing Hooters' new Summer Shrimp Menu. Your pick for just $7.99.
Some Angel fans making their way into the ballpark. Angel fans that Orlando Cabrera called some of the best in baseball a few days ago. And you know who else is amongst the best in baseball are these two bullpens that we're going to watch today. A combined 55-2 when leading after 7 innings. That's impressive. Something to look forward to today.
Gives always a chance. You know, managers shorten up the game. They get their starters out there and go to the bullpen, and that's important to be able to win games.
I should correct myself. I said before the break, Chris Bootcheck pitched 2 scoreless innings last night. That was Monday. They all start to run together after a little while, but I'll tell you, I know what he did today. He talked to Jose Mota.
Thanks, Lindsay. Chris Bootcheck with us. Chris, one of the toughest roles in all of baseball is an undefined role, but a very important role. How do you get ready over in that bullpen?
I think Butch and I have got together and in between outings, found a way to stay sharp and, mixing up your pitches and trying to do almost a simulated game between outings.
One of the things we notice is you could be up early in the ball game, not get called, and eventually see another pitcher come in and then get called. But what does that do to your arm?
For me, I rebound pretty well, but that's part of being in the bullpen, and I think you got to be ready when the phone rings later or early. So that's what I try to do.
Talked to a couple of scouts around that said your fastball actually has more zip this year than previous years. Anything you can attribute that to?
I just think my mentality. I go out there and be aggressive, and you may only see a hitter one time through the lineup, and you don't want to save anything. So for me, I just go in there and try to challenge hitters and leave my best stuff out there.
And when you see your ball club doing well, guys like Reggie Willits and so many guys that you played with, it obviously brings a smile to your face. So what is that?
Yeah, it's fun. Even Nate Haynes last night, the game wasn't pretty, and he was still up there, and he got his first major league hit. And despite the result of the game, you found a way to smile and laugh about it. It was fun to see.
It was fun to see that too. And the other thing is, if Mike Scioscia were to ask you today, can you go 5 innings? Your answer will be
absolutely.
Because?
Because you have to. You don't have a choice. You do what the team needs, and if they need 5 innings out of me or another guy, I'm sure that we're going to find a way to get it done.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
That's the attitude around this Angels clubhouse and Angels ball club. So now let's go across to Michael Eaves.
All right, Jose, thanks a lot. Here with Ben Broussard. I know that baseball, even professional sports, you have some long road trips, but this one a little crazy because you had a rain game you had to make up, and now I know you just want to get back home.
Yeah, it's nice to get on a kind of a regular schedule for sure. We come in late, like tonight we're going to get in at 2 or something, and so you just kind of get used to it. We've been playing well, so we'll just hopefully keep going with that.
I know that's the attitude you want to leave Anaheim with a victory and take that back home with you. It seemed like the 2 games in the series have been a little different. You guys scored a lot of runs early in Game 1 and Game 2. It was the Angels who came back and just had a little better pitching performance.
Yeah, they're a tough team. They got good pitching, so sometimes we're going to have to score a lot of runs, and sometimes it's going to be those low-scoring games. And we just got to try to go out and win every series. I think that's our goal, and so tonight we'll see what happens.
What's the formula for achieving that goal? What makes this Mariners team one to deal with when it comes to being successful?
Yeah, I think we just got to have a good short-term memory. Like if we have a bad night and we get beat, we got to be able to show up the next day and compete and turn it around and just try to stay out of those slumps. When
you look at the standings right now, the Angels have been up there for a while. When do you start paying attention in terms of how much ground you got to make up in so many days?
Well, I think like from now on, we're going to be every game matters, but I think you really can't realistically get into it till like August, late August or something, But I think you can't be laid back about it. Just every day we got to go out there and play hard and try to win every game.
Have you checked the weather back in Seattle? Is it going to be something nice to go home to?
I heard it's warm, so that'd be good.
Well, I don't know if it'll beat here, but it'd be nice to get home, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Ben, nice talking to you.
Okay, man.
All right, let's send it back out to Lindsay.
Can't beat here, right?
No, never.
This weather is perfect. Jose asked Chris Bootcheck whether or not he'd be ready to go 5 if needed today. So far, the bullpen hasn't been asked to really pick up that much of the slack. He pitched 3 2/3 on Thursday against Detroit, and that's the longest outing so far by a reliever for the Angels.
Well, he has that ability, and just touching back, Lindsay, on that note about his fastball being better. He's throwing 94 miles an hour with great action, and yes, the scouts do like what they're seeing out of Chris Bootcheck. He came to camp as a non-roster invitee. At one point, one of the jewels of this entire farm system, but he kind of went off track a little bit, got the fastball back, and Mike Scioscia knows he can either start or pitch long relief or possibly even be a setup guy. He's been that valuable for him so far.
Speaking of the farm system, Nathan Haynes spent a lot of time down there in the farm system, 10 years. Bootcheck already talked about what it was like for him to watch his first game in the bigs, and we will talk to Nathan Haynes about it after this.
Okay, listen up. This is big. We have just launched the first 100% sirloin burger in fast food history. Take a look. That's 100% ground sirloin, seasoned while it cooks. People can choose what kind of cheese and onions they want, but it's the sirloin that has to be tasted to be believed. Now, for those of you not from Texas, that's the sirloin area.
Jack, our competitors serve Angus burgers. Could you point to the Angus area?
I'd rather not.
MSRP starting at $39,785.
Looks like it's going to be another perfect day in paradise.
Fletcher Jones Motor Cars, Mercedes-Benz, Newport Beach.
You gotta have connections to make it in this business. And we've got the best with Cox Business Services. We really connect with their people. They're friendly, nearby, know their stuff. And we connect with their technology, super fast internet and business-grade phone service. We can build on that. They started us off with a great offer too, and that helped a ton. We build things. Cox gives us the right tools.
Best damn sports show, period. NBA Commissioner David Stern is King James ready to ascend his throne, plus guest host Paul Pierce and Angels ace John Lackey. Tonight at 11.
Angels Live is being brought to you by Arby's. I'm thinking Arby's.
Welcome back to the Big A. We're counting down to first pitch here. Angels taking on the Mariners, Lindsey Soto and Mark Gubiza. Gooby question for you. Who was the first person you called when you got the call to the bigs?
My mom and dad right away. I was pretty surprised, and I actually was hiding in the plane. I was figuring that way if they can't send me back, if I'm hiding, they don't know where I'm at. So it's a great feeling, no question about it, when you first make it up to the big leagues.
It certainly is. You know who else called his mom and dad first is Nathan Haynes. He was called up on Monday, got his first hit in a pinch hit at bat in the ninth, a broken bat hit in the ninth, and Nathan got his mom to eke out a tear. It was an emotional moment for you, wasn't it, Nathan? What was that day like?
It was unbelievable. I waited 10 long years in the minor leagues to get that opportunity to call my mom, and it was all I dreamt it would be.
Now, Nathan, you get the news. How did you react, by the way? Did you think maybe you had to pinch yourself? Did you finally, after all this work and all this tough times, roller coaster ride, you're going to make it to the big leagues? How did it feel, and how did you get that moment expressed to you?
My manager in AAA called me into the office. My name wasn't in the starting lineup, and he said that it was his pleasure to let me know that I was going to the big leagues. And just the emotion of 10 years in the minor leagues came out. You know, I shed a tear before I actually got to call my mom.
And then you get a base hit right away, your first at bat. Hey, man, you're hitting 1,000 right now. There's nobody in the big leagues hitting as high as you. How did that feel to get that base knock?
It was outstanding. My dad was able to fly down and attend the game, and he was able to share that with me. So that was just a great day all around.
Now, the perseverance to be able to stay the course for that long, how did you have that mindset to do that, to be able to stay down there in minor leagues and believe in yourself that you could hit at the big league level?
It was just perseverance. You know, I'd been through a lot. And I just figured that with all I had gone through, it didn't make any sense to give up, you know, and I was just going to keep going until somebody told me I wasn't going to make it. So just hard work and having my best friend Sean here has helped out a lot.
Now, Mike Scioscia brings you up here. What kind of role does he have for you right now? What position are you going to be able to go? Be a pinch hitter? You be a fourth, fifth outfielder? What's your responsibility so far with the club?
Basically, whatever he asks me to do. I'm just here to enjoy it. I can play all three outfield positions. I'm a left-handed bat off the bench, and I can run. So, you know, if he needs me to pinch hit or play defense late, whatever he needs me to do, I'm willing to do it.
Hey, Nathan, we have this thing here on the show where we let the fans get involved. They email us questions. It's called the Carl's Jr. Ask a Star. You, in this instance, are the star. And the question comes from Kirby in San Onofre, who wants to know how confident you are that you can hit at the major league level.
You know, things were working well for me in AAA. I feel like I have a good approach at the plate right now. And now it's just a matter of getting in the box and doing it and trying to stick with that game plan. And whatever happens, happens. But I believe the confidence is there. I've hit throughout my career in the minor leagues, so I feel like I can do it.
Now, Nathan, you walk into the clubhouse, you've had that smile on. When are we ever going to see that? If you're not smiling, I mean, it's got to be just an unbelievable thrill for you right now.
You know, I'm not going to take any days for granted up here, so every day that I'm here, I promise you'll see me smiling.
Nathan, congratulations. It was fun to watch you on Monday, and we will look forward to seeing a lot more out of you in the future.
Thank you very much, guys.
Thanks.
All right,
that's
another.
a great story. That is so great. Work that hard to get to this level and to see that smile and realize, hey, all that hard work, and I'm here, I'm going to enjoy every moment I'm up at the big leagues.
You know, the next guy that we're going to hear from is not new to the big leagues, but he is new to the Angels, and I know you want to know all about him, and not just, you know, the baseball stuff, but the important stuff. And so we are going to find out that right now from Shea Hillenbrand.
Blondes or brunettes?
Blondes.
Cash or charge?
Charge.
Paper or plastic?
Plastic.
Chicken or beef?
Both. I'm a chicken guy.
Mexico or Maui?
Maui.
Blackjack or poker?
Neither.
Kobe or LeBron?
LeBron.
Clippers or Lakers?
Lakers.
Are you texting or emailing?
Neither. I text with my wife.
No texting or emailing.
Oh man, that's old school. He came up. He's he was a heck of a hitter for a lot of years here. He's old school. I like that because some of us have no clue on as far as texting and emailing.
We need to get him up to speed. Oh, you know all about texting. This guy in between breaks, texting everyone he knows.
Yeah, there you go. But it's good to see him driving the ball. That 2-run home run is so important for him to be able to hit the ball right now because they need that RBI presence in there. He gets 80, 85 RBIs a year. They get him in the lineup very well balanced.
2 home run yesterday was his 3rd of the season and his 1st at the Big A this year. Come right back with the lineup. Stick with us.
Pride Fighting Championships on FSN.
What a tremendous battle!
Featuring Chuck the Iceman Liddell, plus Josh Babyface Assassin Barnett. Sunday on FSN.
On long road trips, hard-working sportscasters like us love Motel 6.
We save big and we get much-needed R&R.
Sure do, Bob. You know, it's nice to get off the air, relax, and just be ourselves.
You swimming in that?
Yeah, I'm feeling it, Bob.
We'll leave the light on for you.
Well, the temperature's rising and the prices are starting to fall. Sit Sleeps Memorial Sale.
It's Sit Sleeps Memorial Sale. Get the lowest prices of the year with queen-size sets from Simmons, Sealy, Spring Air, and Miralax. Selling elsewhere for up to $5.99. Now on sale at Sit Sleep for just $3.87. Buy now and pay no interest till 2009 with your minimum monthly payment. Plus, get free local delivery and even a free bed frame.
Sit Sleeps Memorial Sale.
Sit Sleep will beat anyone's advertised price of your mattress is free.
Traffic on the 101's backed up as usual, and it might be an hour or so.
Break away from your everyday.
Luck be a lady.
And escape to Pechanga, Southern California's favorite 4-diamond resort casino. With 180,000 square feet of gaming thrills, featuring a stunning new poker room. Lady Luck has never been so close.
All right, man, high five! Come on, man, high five!
Pechanga Resort and Casino. Close to you, far from your everyday.
Toyota's 50th anniversary celebration is on now with the biggest Toyota selection in history. Check out the Tundra Double Cab, a true workhorse. And the Tundra Crew Max has arrived. It's the most spacious Tundra yet. Drive off today in a new full-size 2007 Tundra and choose $2,500 factory cash back or 0% APR financing. It's Toyota's 50th anniversary, but with great deals, you're the one getting the gives.
Want to see something cool? Motel6.com is the easiest place to book a great room online. See, when you start in the right spot, everything else just kind of falls into place. We'll leave the light on for you.
Angel fans making their way into the Big A. We are just moments away from first pitch here. Halos looking for their 19th win at home this season, their 7th win of the season against the Seattle Mariners. Let's take a look at the lineups now. Start with the Mariners. We mentioned earlier that Richie Sexton has the day off. Ben Broussard is in. And then, of course, there's everybody's favorite ex-Angel, Jose Guillen.
Yeah, Lindsay, Jose Guillen, he's had some troubles against the Halos, not only this year but in his career. But he does have 3 home runs, including 1 this season. He has tremendous power to all fields, and he would love nothing better to somehow spoil the Angels' homestand here early on in homestand. Jose Guillen, a powerful threat, but he's had some troubles at .233 this year.
As for the Angels lineup, you will notice there is no Sean Figgins. He has another day off. And Eric Ibar will be making his first start at third base since Little League. Gary Matthews is somebody to keep an eye on here. He's had a lot of success against King Felix.
Yeah, that's the big thing. Not many people have had success against Hernandez, but Gary Matthews at 9 for 21, including a home run. That's a .429 batting average. Sees the ball well against him. Not many people do, but he can drive it, batting left hand against the switch hitter. Should be able to see the ball when you're successful against somebody. Look for him to do it. Cabrera also hitting over 500 in his career against Hernandez.
Exactly, and just a reminder, after the game, we're going to mix it up a little bit today. We're going to have Angels Live / Ducks Live post-game show. Bill McDonald, Brian Hayward, and Christine Nubler at the Honda Center right now. They will be getting post-game reaction there, and we will share the desk with them. Booby and I will step aside and let them tell you what happened in Game 2 of the Stanley Cup Finals. But that is after the game. We don't want to get ahead of ourselves because we have a pretty good one ahead, especially from a pitching standpoint.
This is one of the best it is. As a baseball fan, you got to be just going crazy about the fact that you got Felix Hernandez, one of the best fastball breaking balls, one of the best pure, good young players in baseball. Dwight Gooden-like stuff against Jared Weaver. The deception, the fastball is back, and he's throwing extremely well with 3 wins in a row for Jared Weaver and a good slider changeup. It should be a fantastic game.
Tomorrow, the Angels will host Baltimore in the first of that series against the Orioles. The pregame show is at 6:30. Be sure to join us then. Next up, it is Game 3 against the Mariners. Angels looking to take the series. Have a good one, everybody. We'll see you after the game.
With 4-wheel independent suspension and a 24-valve double overhead cam, it has the agility of a sports car, without actually being one. The 275 horsepower FX, the SUV inspired by sports car design. From Infiniti, now lease an Infiniti FX35 for $349 a month.
They've stormed beaches and freed countries. They've raised our flag and our hope. They've been called leathernecks. They've been called devil dogs. But above all, they're called Marines.
Howdy, I'm Hoy Monroe, and I mastered how to win absolutely nothing at Poly Casino, and now you can too with my new instructional DVD, Win Zip at Poly.
I could be cleaning up in the casino right now, but instead,
I'm getting a body butter massage.
oh, ladyfingers.
I just spent 4 hours at the ginormous Poly Buffet and won absolutely nothing. You gonna tell me I'm not a winner? To get your free copy of my DVD, go to hownottowin.com and learn how not to win today.
Most vehicles can help protect you during an accident. We prefer to help you avoid one altogether. The 2008 Lexus RX with 14 actively safe features. See your Southern California Lexus dealer.
Check it, call it like fastballs. Go hard, behind 10 like a superstar. Where they at now? It's like a rush to me. Yeah, this game is that serious. I got the overdrive, it gets me out of Dodge. A Grand National Super Sport, what you like, huh?
Hi, I'm Rob Quinlan with the Angels, and this is my friend Little V. Blood donations help save his life. Come support your American Red Cross at the 9th Annual Freeway Series Blood Drive on Saturday, June 23rd, and discover how you can help save a life. Step up to the plate and make your appointment to donate by calling 1-800-GIVE-LIFE.